Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is my prayer and hope that you're all doing fine. Today we'll be looking at how the government can curtail Maandamano by Raila Odinga. If it's your first time to watch this channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so that when we produce our subsequent videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. Over the last 3 days, we have seen President William Ruto, his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, and CS for Interior Kithure Kindiki saying that they will not allow Raila Odinga and Azimio Brigade hold Maandamanos on Wednesday. They have said that the last Maandamanos that Azimio posted last week, they were characterized with destruction of property. We also what happened at Nairobi Expressway. We also what happened at Kangemi. We also what happened across various parts of this country where Azimio demonstrators destroyed infrastructures and destroyed private properties, and we also lost 7 Kenyans. And the government of Kenya, through President William Ruto, have said that they have the mandate to protect the property of all Kenyans and to protect lives. And they have said they will not allow, by all means, Raila Odinga demonstrations to happen again in this country. I know you are wondering, how will they do that? Which means or which criteria they will use to ensure that Raila Odinga will not hold demonstrations. Number one is arresting Raila Odinga. He might not be arrested physically, but he can be put under house arrest. In 2017, when Raila Odinga was going to take an oath of office to declare himself the people's president at Uhuru Park, Kalonzo Musyoka and Musalia Mudavadi were nowhere to be seen. And when contacted by the media, Kalonzo Musyoka and Mudavadi said that they were held under house arrest by police officers. That is a strategy that the government can employ to ensure that Raila Odinga and all the influential Azimio leaders who lead these demonstrations will know where to be seen when Wednesday comes. In the last week, Raila Odinga said something, and I know most of you didn't listen to what Raila Odinga said. Raila Odinga said that at his home in Karen, early in the morning, there were 5 police Land Cruisers that came to his house, but lucky enough, he was in Kisumu. So you can see the government is already employing that trick of putting Raila Odinga under house arrest. And come Wednesday, I can foresee that that is the most viable option that the government will use. When you are under house arrest, you will not be able to call for this demonstration. And that is a very brilliant, if not excellent, strategy that the government can use. We all know if Raila Odinga will not be able to come out on Wednesday and talk to his supporters, if Raila Odinga will not be able to be seen anywhere, the morale of the people who come out in this demonstration will go down. And on Thursday or in Friday, the number of people might reduce because we'll start wondering, where is Raila Odinga? Number 2, they can arrest the front line soldiers, the like of Sifuna, the likes of Mother Karua, the likes of Jeremiah Kioni. These guys can be put into police custody because their arrest cannot cause mayhem, cannot bring much attention like that one of Raila Odinga. And by doing so, other Azimio leaders will be demoralized, will not have that urge to come out because they will not be sure what the next course of action will be. And number 2, the government can start mobilizing, their supporters, the Kenya Kwanza supporters, to come out on the streets and pose a resistance from Azimio demonstrators. We saw it happen when we saw Kenya Kwanza supporters, saying that they will come out to protect their businesses. And when they came out, we didn't see any property being destroyed in Nairobi. Therefore, the government can mobilize its supporters to come out in and on these demonstrations and oppose those demonstrators. And I don't think Azimio is ready for such an experience, for such an event, because that will doom their demonstration. That will come up with more confusion. You know, it will come with more physical injuries. And I don't think Azimio is ready for such an experience. Therefore, if the government will fail to put Raila under house arrest, they can mobilize their supporters also to come out. And when they come out, they will confuse these Azimio protesters, because they might engage in activities that will make these Azimio supporters lose their direction and lose concentration on what they were supposed to do. Imagine people coming out with placards written tumechoka na maandamano ya Raila. You know, watu coming out saying that tumechoka na Raila Odinga, tumechoka na watu kupoteza maisha juu ya maandamano ya Raila Odinga. Do you see the message will be confusing, and the people that Raila Odinga aims at sending this message that Kenya is at havoc, they will have a different message. The international community that Raila Odinga relies on to come and negotiate a deal with President William Ruto will start having a different perception on what is really happening in this country. Therefore, those two are viable options that the government can use. And finally, number 3, the government can deploy the KDF officers to come and deal with these demonstrators. We know the martial law. Therefore, the president can say, now because these people have wreaked havoc in this country, it is high time I exercise my authority and deploy KDF officers to come and deal with these demonstrators. And we know what happens when KDF officers come out to deal with demonstrators. They are ruthless, they are lethal, they are violent, and they do anything possible to ensure that nobody will come out next time to demonstrate, because they will use force. You know, and you know the KDF will shoot to kill, and things will run out. And I don't think Raila Odinga will even dare to call his supporters to come out again to demonstrate, because when KDF takes over, everybody, every other law is put under the carpet. Therefore, those are viable options that the government can employ to see that Raila Odinga will not hold demonstration. But from where I sit, number 1 option, Raila being put under house arrest, is the most viable option at this particular moment and time. We'll be keeping an eye on what will be happening, and we'll keep you updated on what will transpire on the material day. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, so that when we produce our subsequent videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you for watching.